Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Tonight.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 130 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more.
And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go. 331.
Here's Fields. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11. At the 19-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Intended for
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go. Green 19, just that. Go.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
Back to throw. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
The Chargers' 20-yard line.
Up the middle. It's Genty. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers, nothing.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
44-yard line.
Herbert now. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. The gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of 14. And a Raider.
Here's Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Here we go,
third down.
To throw is Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 57 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
380. Delta.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
55. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Trey Harris, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. On the give, Genty. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Fields.
Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Taking it about the 36. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And now here come the Raiders.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields now to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, Genty. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Fields. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Bowers. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
4 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal.
This from 36 yards out. The kick by Joseph is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
3rd and 5.
Why did it hut?
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's brought in by Harris.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. To the air again, Herbert.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
From the left side, it's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
20. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that will knot us up at 10.
That ties the game.
So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 1 second, all that remains. Now Fields going to run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Back to throw now on first down.
And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. The Raiders on the move, a couple of big plays in succession. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
4 yards. It's second down.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now third down and 6 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Here we go. Green 19, did I see that? Right.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
3 yards. It's now fourth down.
Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Joseph's got it. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A loss of 2.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Herbert off of play action. They'll check this one down to Hampton. No gain on the play. And they'll be facing a third and 12.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. They'll get only a couple down to 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 13.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
To throw is Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll give this to Wright running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, just set.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. Now, I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Incomplete.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, the tight end.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2.
Give him 2 on the play there. And that leads to a Los Angeles first down.
First and 10.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one finds McConkey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14.
A gain of
12 yards there as they move the chains.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Herbert off the bootleg. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Herbert's pass.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hampton. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Third and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden there to make the grab. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Raiders 13. Cameron Dicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Back to throw. Fields. Short throw caught by Bowers.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
That's to Bowers once again.
Fields pass.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now it's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up second
A
and
run out of the gun to Genty. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball is not free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're going to speed things up here.
From the 50, here's Fields.
First down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, can I cut?
Fields now to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Again, Fields.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. He'll get this out to Genty.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Here's
3.
Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st down, Las Vegas.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
2nd down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 3-19, just what? Go.
Back to throw again. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
All eyes on Fields.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Now it's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So it's a win here for the L.A. Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.